y'all, it's Makaya. I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm black and I'm back and I'm back. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the Smash or Pass video that Neek did about a week and a half ago. So before we even get into this video, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And if you're a returner, hey. And if you're new, hey, hit that subscribe button. And we're going to get started. So first, for people who do not know or just need a little refresher, I'm going to insert this clip in so you can get an idea of the ignorance that went on within this live action Smash or Pass, okay?
Can we talk about this video?
I'm a pass. I'm not into dark skins.
Dark skins ain't my type, but I smash just to see what it's like, you feel me?
Cause you thick.
Okay. Period.
You black and
I'm finally
Louisiana, you know I smash. You a freak. What your name is?
Zidane.
You look like you cool, but you ain't my type.
Okay, so that's just a piece of the ignorance that happened. Colorism is such a huge issue, and I always talk about this all the time with my friends, my peers, my family, and it's so ridiculous to me that you could judge somebody off the color of their skin. You can not like somebody because of the color of their skin. Like, it's ignorance. Like, me, I consider myself a darker woman. Some people say they don't consider me dark skin, brown skin, whatever the case may be. I consider myself a darker woman. So I personally don't even seek offense to those type of things, because it's like, nobody wanted you anyway. You get my point? Like, nobody wanted you anyway. And a lot of those dudes that were talking, she didn't even want them anyway. That's first. Second, what kills me is the dark-skinned men that say they don't date dark-skinned women. Like, the man who was dark-skinned, he was like, oh, you're blacker than me. The ignorance is just mind-boggling to me. And I don't think people realize how ignorant they are, like how ignorant they sound. And you're on camera. If you say some of this in your own private realm, it's still a shame. But especially when you're on camera, like, did you not realize you were being recorded? So you're saying all this ignorance, especially now within this day and age, you're gonna get blasted for that. So I hope all those guys who said something ignorant are getting blasted for that. And just because she's dark skinned, she's not your type. She looked better than a lot of them girls. You being dark skinned has nothing to do with anything. It has nothing to do with anything. You could still be that girl. You could still compete with the best, even though you're dark skinned, okay? So I don't care what nobody says about that, because the ignorance was so real. Like, that was pitiful. It was sad, and it really made me feel like, what if little girls see this? They see this, and a lot of the YouTube community is younger people. So little girls see this and they just feel like, dang, like, the color of my skin is not good enough or not this enough. It's just sad, and it just hurts me, because it's like, little girls shouldn't have to see that. That's why I like to set an example for myself as a darker woman, and showing them that you're still pretty. You could be pretty even though you have a darker complexion. That means absolutely nothing. I don't get into that whole light skin versus dark skin thing. I hate it. Like, people be like, light skins versus dark skins, which one you like better? It's just ignorant. This is such a big thing within the black community, and it's ridiculous to me. Like, and people are trying to bash Neek, and I do get it. In my opinion, this is me. On camera, I would have shut that down. As soon as I heard that you can judge somebody based off of, oh, I think you're attractive, oh, I don't think you're attractive, oh, I feel like you have an attitude, whatever. Funny aspect of it. But the whole bashing somebody because of their color of their skin, that's what we're doing now? That's what we're really doing right now. Bashing somebody because of the color of their skin. Okay. So I would have shut it down. Like, I would have shut it down and would have been like, okay, y'all need to leave now. Because as soon as they would have made that comment, it's just like, you need to leave. And I get that she did pull her to the side and try to see if she was okay. I get that, but that's not enough to me. That girl was very strong, and I'm so happy it was her within that predicament, because it also brought her some attention, and then also it showed a good example, and she was strong enough to handle that. A lot of women would not have been strong enough to handle that, and that could have broke somebody. So honestly, I do believe, okay, yes, you did pull her to the side and she said she was fine, okay, but at the same time, it's like, as you being a darker woman and you have a darker complexion, you kind of have a responsibility. And even if she was lighter, she still would have had a responsibility. But especially since she has a darker complexion, I feel that she should have intervened and said something. Not necessarily always have to kick them out. I would have kicked them out. That's me though. But said like, that's not what we doing. That's not what we doing at all. Like, you can say whether you smash her or not, but keep it moving. Don't bring all the commentary in it. But I like the guy that said she was a Nubian queen. Like, that was really cute, and I thought that was sentimental, and I think he also wanted to shed some light on the ignorance that was going on. I don't get where certain people's thought process is. In the individual where he's dark, I'm pretty sure his mother's dark. So are you saying you don't like your mother? Are you saying that you don't like your mother? Because that's what I hear when I hear dark men say that they don't like dark women. Do you not like your mother? I'll wait. Do you not like your mother? Because that's exactly what you're saying, is that you don't like your mother because she's dark skinned. So if you wouldn't want nobody to do that to your mother, don't do that to nobody else. And that's kind of how I move throughout the world. Like, I don't care if you don't like me because of my complexion. That don't faze me. I know I look good, okay? And that's the confidence you have to have in general, but especially as a darker woman, because people will try to break you and you can't let it. You can't let it at all. So I think that she was a trooper and she handled it very well. And it's sad that she had to be the one, of course, in that predicament, but she handled it beautifully. And I think those dudes, I hope they're getting bashed on Instagram right now. I really do. So that they can understand ignorance. And for that little clout, for that little type of fame, and that little attention you wanted, you got it. You got that attention. There you go, for making that ignorant comment. The guy who really, like, I was taken aback of was the darker man. You're darker. And you say you blacker than me? That's just ignorant. And then even the other guy who was like, oh, I don't date dark skins, but I will see how it is. Just like the ignorance. Like, I had somebody tell me before, like, oh, how is it dating a dark skinned woman? How is it dating a dark skin? Just like anybody else. Like, this is ridiculous. Like, it's sad that we even have to talk about this. Colorism is a big issue within various different communities. Doesn't matter what it is. It's a worldwide issue that has to stop. And it's up to us to really break down this negativity when it comes to you being a darker complexion. Yes, I get that it's not all the way Meek's fault for their actions, but I think it was her responsibility to intervene. It's your channel. This is what you decided to post on your channel. I didn't even watch the whole thing, but I don't even think she made a disclaimer like, listen, this is not acceptable. Like, I would have done something between those lines, because that whole thing was ignorant. It was stupid, and it's even sad like that I'm even sitting here talking about it. So colorism is a big issue, and I do want to tap into that and have a long conversation about colorism, but that's a different day for a different story. We talking about the thing at hand. And I think these in-person smash our passes anyway are foolish, in my opinion. I get the online one where you do it, you're like, okay, smash our pass this, da da da. But in person, like, I feel like it begins to be very childish, and people are trying to be more hurtful. Whereas on a smash or pass, like, that person's not in front of you, so however you feel is however you feel, whatever. I'll smash or pass, I'm cool, it's a game. But at the same time, it's like, people put on a performance when it's in front of you, like, oh, you look like you this, or you look like you got an attitude, or you look like this. Like, it's ridiculous. People want to sign up and do it, that's their choice. You won't catch me doing none of that. I was even debating, like, okay, should I host a smash or pass? But I don't want that type of ignorance to happen, and it just gives me childish vibes, and I really don't want to be involved in that. So I realize I'm not doing none of that. But kudos to everybody else who does it. You can do whatever you want to do, but for me, it's just like, that's not something I want to do. And from that ignorance, I could just imagine certain people that I live around that would say they want to do it and be so ignorant. So won't catch me doing that. I thank you all for watching. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to see more of me. And I'll see you all in the next video. Stay blessed.
You don't gotta put your cup down. Hold on, drink freely. And holla at me if you need me. Maybe you should enjoy.